This is the final of the men's coxless pairs. Great Britain, Rob Thatcher and Ben Hunt-Davis are in lane 5. The full lane order, I'll remind you that lane 1 is nearest to the camera, that's Croatia. In lane 2, Romania. In 3, Lithuania. In 4, France. 5, Great Britain. 6, Australia. It looks a pretty good field, Gary.
It's a very strong field again. With Redgrave and Pinson out of the running here, it's opened up for the coxless pairs this year. And we've got a good bird in Hunt-Davis and Bobby Thatcher. They're a good bunch of guys. Not great start through to the regatta, but they've got to the final, and now they've got everything to show today.
These are the French, Vincent Malachevski and Bernard Roche. Both experienced. Roche was in the coxed 4 at the Strathclyde World Championships. That was not an Olympic event last year.
It's still good experience. All these youngsters that are coming through again now post-Olympic year, they've had a good experience at the younger events, at the smaller events, and now they're coming onto the main scene.
These are the Australians, Robert Jarling and Stuart McRae.
These will be the main test for our pair, and I think these are going to be the lead contenders for the medals this coming year. They're a pair from the 8 last year. They were in the Olympic 8 last year, did reasonably well at the Olympics, but now they've come out strong again, and they're looking pretty good.
Great Britain were second in Munich in the first of these World Cup regattas, behind Croatia. Croatia now in lane 1, but it may be that we shouldn't read too much into those Munich results, because there was a big wind shadow and the Croatians were under the stand in lane 1 and Great Britain were next to them in lane 2. And the conditions here on a much wider, more open course, Gary, are at least fair or unfair for everybody.
Much fairer, much fairer. I couldn't believe the conditions at Munich then again. The only thing you could take away from Munich is that the coxless pair did perform very well and they got a good result, and that's good confidence for themselves.
So, Rob Thatcher and Ben Hunt-Davis from Leander, for them in lane 5. Romanians showing again, Nemtok and Alupe, another very experienced Romanian crew.
They're still bunched here. You can see the pack is still bunched, everything to play for. The Romanians are just very unpredictable. You can never tell what's going on with them. They always pull out some good stops here. The Australians going nicely, side-on views there, nice and long in the strokes from the Romanians, from the Australians. And again, the Croatians here sitting in the pack. But the British boat is good. Look, you see they're up there, they're in it. They may be lying 4th or 5th at the moment, but that's fine. They're in a good, strong position.
Check times at 500 metres actually showed Britain in 6th place, about a length and a half, length and 3/4 back on the leaders. But I think until proved to the contrary, we should take these electronic timings with just a pinch of salt. Not all of them have been entirely convincing so far.
In the early part in these regattas, the timing systems are not always accurate and not always reliable. Again, you can see from the shot we just saw that the British boat are back in contention there, and they've moved up now, they're pushing on.
And look to be going through in about 3rd place.
Very good position there, and you can see now the boat's moving. You see the bow boat, the number 5 sitting on the bow of the British boat. They're pushing on now, and that's what they'll have been told by their coach Pete Shepherd to move on through the 1,000 metres, and that's what they're doing.
Lithuania in lane 3, France in 4, Australia in 6, and Great Britain between France and Australia, and it's looking still pretty close with less than 1,000 metres to go.
This is a great race now. The British boys are doing well. Bob Thatcher, a young guy. Ben Hunt-Davis has been around a couple of years and very experienced in the stroke suit, and they've got a lot to live up to. They know they're following the pair of Redgrave and Pinson, and that's a big incentive for them today. British boat now just moved on through. It's pretty good, impressive stuff there by Ben Hunt-Davis. Cool character, very relaxed. He can push on. He's very hard mentally. And Bobby there sitting in the bow seat. All he has to do is slot it in and back him up. He's pushing off the feet, the legs down, and they're moving through nicely.
The French, incidentally, were 3rd in Munich, but they put a new pair in here, so they're a bit of an unknown quantity, but Great Britain doing extraordinarily well with 500 metres to go.
So half a length up now, 500 metres to go. There you see Ben Hunt-Davis, Bobby Thatcher in the back there, just pushing the legs down and hanging off the handle. A little bit choppy there off the finish. They've got to keep coming round smooth, round clean. There Ben just caught his blade a little bit, but they're looking pretty good and looking very powerful.
Into the last 200 or 300 metres now with the Lithuanians, Pepkus and Bagdonis, coming back at them. Great Britain from Lithuania on the near side, between them the French pair.
There's a good race here now, level, boats level, and the French coming in through as well. So the boys just have to keep the length, and they have to raise the rate a little bit more now to match these boys here.
These are the Lithuanians, Great Britain ahead of them, France making a challenge between them in lane 4. These are the Britons.
You've got to keep long, keep your heads up, see Lithuania just easing through. Still not over yet though. The British boat can still respond, still come back. French boat making a very good impact here, very good performance on home ground. They'll have a lot of support from the terraces here.
And the Romanians not out of it either. So, coming into the closing stages, we've got a real race on our hands with Lithuania leading from Great Britain, from France in third.
I think that